Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Please subscribe if you haven't yet already. It's the red button in the screen somewhere, and if you have a Gmail account, you already have a YouTube account, so you can just hit that button and see me on your feed whenever you're in YouTube. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That makes me very, very happy when you do that. Today's video is an eye get ready with me, just my eyes, with the new Colourpop I Think I Love You palette. So if you'd like to see how I got this look and hear some thoughts about this palette, please keep watching. Here's the palette. Open. The first color is Better Bitter, Bel Air, Fancy Face, Girls Bite, Howdy, Rowdy, My Treat, Level Up, Screw It, Let's Do It, Rule Breaker, and My Type. Those are the colors. Alright, so I've done my face and I've done my brows and I've primed my eyes with the NARS Smudge Proof Primer. It's interesting because I kind of see, I don't know if it's showing up for you guys, but I kind of see a muted kind of cat eye because I have foundation on my face, but I don't have anything with color on my eyes, so it's interesting to see that. And I'm going to go with Rowdy first, which is close to my pale skin tone. And I'm going in with a big Morphe M524 just to kind of get that all over. That's nice for me. I suppose if you were darker, this would be a good highlight. It's actually getting pretty close to not looking like I have a line of demarcation between my eye and my face anymore. So this is their third palette. There are a couple of third pressed palette. There are a couple of the colors that I think are available individually. In fact, I think that the black one, Let's Do It, is available individually. Right, and then I'm going to go in with a Sigma E40 and Bel Air, which seems like a color that they may also have individually. Or I feel like that might even be a, I'll look it up. I feel like it might even be a Super Shock shadow. And I'm now seeing, got a little bit of skipping over here. Come back in with a little bit more Rowdy. Okay, so back in with the E40 and Bel Air. Yeah, I feel like there was a, I will look it up. I feel like there was an LA, that there was like a Melrose and a, I don't know, 90210. I feel like there was a Super Shock set. I'm just talking. It'll be up on the screen. I will look it up for sure. And that is one of the things about, that is the only annoying thing I think about Colourpop, is that they keep retiring things, especially the Super Shock shadows. Now I'm going to go in with My Type. And I'm going in with a Sigma F63. So there are mattes, there are only I think 4 mattes in here. The beige that I started with, Rowdy, Let's Do It, the black, Bel Air, the one that I just used, and then My Type, which is the one that I'm using right now. So there are a lot of shimmers in here. Shimmers or metallics. Kind of remains to be seen which are going to be shimmery, which are going to be metallic. This is a nice color. It's kind of neutral. It's not really pulling warm or cool on me, which is nice because it is more flexible. Although who really cares, right? If you're using warms with cools and cools with warms or whatever. Then I'm going to start going in with some of the shimmers. I'll start with My Treat, which is kind of a champagne-y pink. It looks like the lightest color of all of the shimmery metallics. And I'm trying to focus that on the center of my eye. Oh, this is one of the Colourpop brushes. Although it's one of the old ones, it's one of the pink ones. They don't make these anymore, they only make the white ones now. A little bit more of that on the center of my eye. Pretty, pretty. Then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to put Level Up kind of on the outside of my eye. This is pretty. This is a nice neutral palette and the colors are interesting. It's the, I have a lot of mattes and I have a lot of shimmers. I have a lot of eyeshadow. Who am I kidding? But I think for a standalone palette, well, I was thinking the first one might be better. The, was it Yes Please? The first palette that they did? or the one that's more yellow, as opposed to the She palette, the Rosa palette, which is really pink. But I like the fact that this has a black and also a kind of beigey color in it, which for me is a good kind of neutralizing base color. But for a lot of other people, it would be a nice highlight. So I'm kind of digging this palette, and the colors are really, the payoff is really, really good. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Howdy, which is a kind of a shimmery brown, not as shimmery as the others. Bring this more on the outside. Tiny bit of fallout from that, but not terrible. Trying to use as many as I can here. Probably will not use every single one. Oh, and this is an e.l.f. small precision brush. And actually I'll bring that up a little bit into my crease, kind of outer V, and I'll match it on the other side. Not sure if I'm gonna do full liner today. Guess it'll depend on how things kind of play out. And I will definitely be blending some more. In fact, right now I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, just to kind of blend these so the lines of demarcation are not quite as stark. Pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the same e.l.f. brush with Level Up, try to level up my eyeshadow. And I'm gonna try to just go around the Rowdy that I initially put down in the middle. And I'm actually going to use, I'm not getting much fallout from this, but because I want to be precise, I am going to use some Fix Plus. Just so I can get it to really adhere. Because this I want to be more precise, so I'm gonna just try to put that up to my crease. And I'm not sure if this is a halo. I'm working on some techniques. I'm not a makeup artist by any stretch of the imagination, but trying to work on things for my own personal improvement and to share with you guys. Hello out there. People out there on the other side of the screen. So I will blend this, but I just wanted to see if I could, actually I'm not gonna blend it. I'm going to keep building and see what happens. I'm such a risk taker. What I'm gonna do is go back in with my Treat, which is the first shimmery one that I started with. And I'm gonna put more of that down in the middle and blur the lines that way instead of blending. So picking up more of that on the same brush and kind of bringing my Treat out and the Level Up in a little. What do we think? I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush and whisk away a little bit of what's happening up here. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the same, I've used my color switch for this, my same e.l.f. Precision brush, and I'm going to go into Girls Bite. So for this, what I'm gonna try to do is put it very close to my lash line, just in the center. No idea what I'm doing, I'm just trying to use as many colors as possible. I'm gonna go back in with my Treat, that first kind of shimmery that I started with, and this is a Morphe M208. I just want more of the brightest color on the center of my eyelid. So I'm tapping it off, and I'm just gonna try to lay this down as much as I can right in the center. So in the middle of all of that Level Up, which I did around, and also on top of Girls Bite. I know I'm not using every color here, but I don't want to make it a giant mess, but it's looking nice, I think. And I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques pointed liner brush, and I'm going to go in with the gold Rule Breaker, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Not getting as much color payoff as I want, so I will go in with a little Fix Plus. Yes, that's more what I was looking for. I'm going to go back in with Bel Air, which was the lighter of the two colors that I used to contour. Just to clean this up a little bit. Blend a little bit more on my lid. This is the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush again. And I have a black, so I might as well use it. Going in with the Colourpop angled brush and with Let's Do It. Hoping I don't get fallout. Tapping, tapping, tapping. And I'll go under my eye first. And over my eye next. I do still find myself kind of making a cat eye. It's so weird that I do that. It's not weird actually, it makes total sense because that's what I do. I can't ever get away from it. If I'm lining on the top and on the bottom. Just a little suggestion. subtle suggestion of a cat eye. And I'm gonna go in with the Cotton Bud and my micellar water just to get a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but that side of the wing is not perfect. Shouldn't be perfect because what's really perfect, but it shouldn't be, it's shadow. So I really like this. I really like this. I like this palette a lot. I did not use every color, I don't think, but obviously I'll go through and tell you which ones that I used. And I'm not going to do full liner today. I will do lips and mascara and I'll come right back. All right, mascara is done. That was L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And lips, I used Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Dopey. I like this formula a lot. It's a lot more comfortable than their Ultra Matte. And I really like this palette. It's inexpensive. It's $16 when it's in stock. That's the other annoying thing, is that sometimes they put things up and then they take them down and it's just not in stock for very long and it's annoying. But when it is in stock, it's $16 for 12 really beautiful solid shades, neutral colors, versatile on a lot of different skin tones, and a lot of shimmers. Not as many mattes as maybe I would like, but I think that they get a break for putting in a decent black. It's not the best black that I've ever used, but it's pretty good. And having it in that palette is really nice. Compact, good for travel, that kind of a thing. So yes, thumbs up from me for the Think I Love You palette. I think I love it. But what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love there is no cure for. Now I have to go because I'm quoting David Cassidy. Paraphrasing a little bit, but still. All right, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. A lot to do in the world and on YouTube, and I really appreciate the time that you took to spend with me today. Have a good day or evening or whatever it is that you're watching this, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care.